Now DD spotted for DF. Massive hit from Delaware on just Hasuni. Chungwoo just giving himself up. Just a fantastic job from SoA. And Failure trying to go in for the ram, probably. That's what I would do. Just get the damage. Oh, he does get the kill! Oh, that is massive. I didn't think he would. But now it's going to be a 3v1 situation. Main's going to take some shots. And he does get a nice hit on him. But he's still winning the fight against Illusion. But if that cruiser comes around, he might be in trouble, and he is. Penguin with the amazing kill, saving that Lucian. That cruiser should have pushed up. Or Sario waited for him a little bit. But he's going to get some shots in between there, and he does connect! Great shot from Karjala. Control for SNA, even though they lost in DD, they're up by 40 points. And here's Torpedoes from the right. That overextension. That Hayate Torps? Oh, yup. Ouch. Great Torps from Hayate. I think those are for Chungwoo too. These broadsides for that Samuni on the right. And Small taking out the Temeraire. But this cruiser is about to go down. Hopefully we can help kill them. His gun's fast enough. Lucian missed the torps.
Oh, there goes the secondary. Destroyed one of these torpedo tubes. Come on.
Oh, come on, secondary.
Get He managed to get through a hit on the Alpha.
Oh, ho, ho.
Ooh,
As
there
I
it
say
goes.
that. Unbelievable.
Painkillers. Holy crap, dude.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Without having the advantage of destroyers, and they still pull this off. This is
and
unbelievable.
a Delaware, dude. And a Delaware. They
Yup.
can't forget that. They did it without a Delaware.
Unbelievable.
Amazing gameplay from Painkillers. Holy crap.
Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna one second here while I get my face cam out of here. See what their loadout is. What do we got? Brindisi, Smilin, Lucian, Donskoy, Tulsa, Minnesota, Delaware, Temrare. That's all for SoA. Painkillers, 46 Velos, Lucian, Donskoy, St. Louis, Petro, Giuseppe, Razia. It's going to be very exciting. Let's get to it, baby. We're on board now with Ninetales. Spawn middle. 3-3-2 from left to right spawns. Balance spawns. Right side spawn is going to be DD and Cruiser for Charlie. Map is Trap. Game 1, SoA versus Painkillers. Welcome to the Fleet Network Ocean Cup third place matchup. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Audio's working. We ain't lagging yet. We got some torpedo planes coming in from the Delaware. Painkillers running an underdog loadout of ships. Good torp dodge. I believe that is Z46. Hello, Sean. Hello, UNNC1. I think that's Vampire Ace, isn't it? Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Trickle on in, baby. The action's just started. Not even 2 minutes yet into round number 1.
Torpedoes dead ahead, looming perilously.
We got a broadside Minnesota. Giuseppe with the shots. Could have been a lot better, but 5,900. Z46 is still here. Launching torps into Bravo. Nobody's in the caps yet. We got a DD backing into the cap. I think A is going to be touched first by the Painkillers.
The enemy battleship as it comes into sight.
Minnesota is still spotted. Ninetales with a nice dispersion there. And there it is. 10K off of Minnesota. And Brindisi's coming in hot.
Gladiators, focus your strikes on the designated
SoA becoming very aggressive with their bigger ships. DDs are going to be right near them. And Brindisi's going to pop smoke. Excuse me. Now, here's the thing. Ninetales has radar. Z46 has the sonar. Brindisi doesn't have either. We'll see how this works here. I think... Yeah, I don't think Brindisi has the sonar. Now, he's not going to waste his radar because Brindisi's going to be right up against that island, just like they played against Warfare. And now Lucian's out there, spotted for Painkillers, and Train Leader are going to take his spot.
declare the location
He's gonna turn in. One hit maybe. Nice overpen. And right away, Yag Tiger with the first blood, killing the Smolin on the left flank. Alpha Cap is going to be the weak side now for SoA. Can Painkillers capitalize? This is massive for Painkillers, taking that early lead. Now up 90, almost 90 points. No caps yet. We got 2 caps being taken by SoA. Bravo is now contested. Berdizzi's still there. Lucian deep in Charlie, trying to get out of that radar. Great job. Painkiller is going to be taking A uncontested. Cruiser to the outside. Train leader in a pretty decent spot to protect his Lucian. Lucian's still spotted there. I think he might be outside of his smoke. Gonna get some hits. Ooh, nice 4K damage from Ninetales on Lucian player at Charlie. Right now, and I didn't notice, but the DD on the right side for Painkillers did go down. My apologies. So now it's a toss-up with the only cap right now being taken by Painkillers. Welcome everybody to the action. This is another matchup for TFN Ocean Cup 4, the final matchup, third place between SoA and Painkillers. SoA going to be taking Charlie now. The ship spread right now for Painkillers is not bad. Right now, like I said, they do have the underdog loadout of ships, lineup of ships, excuse me. And here comes Delaware.
To starboard, the imminent threat of
Ninetales very smartly going to go forward, trying to avoid these torpedoes, and he does avoid them. Delaware with that great flank here at Charlie's side. Got Petra on the right. Lucian now spotted, trying to set some fires, and he does set a fire on the first salvo, and Train Leader out in the open.
cry of fire rings out.
What was that camera? I'm not sure what happened there. Ninetales missing the shots. Saucy asking for focus fire on that Lucian. Unfortunately, Ninetales kind of stuck on this beach here. Does the double fire is going? Z46 trying to get out of that Tulsa radar. And Train Leader now going forward, gonna avoid some of these shots. Still a massive hit with those two pens from Giuseppe. Painkillers up by 30, but Bravo is contested. It's a 1-to-1 cap.
Issue resolved, Commander.
Petro Chip using his radar, spot the Tulsa. Those look really good. Let's see if they hit. Never mind. Minnesota now pushing in. I think the next ship that SoA is going to be focusing is Ninetales. He's in a very good spot with his radar. Hasn't used a single one of them yet. But now Train Leader spotted once again. He's in a very tough spot, but he's so good at dodging shells. Except these shells look really good. This might be the kill shot. Great lead from Ninetales. Nothing but overpens for the most part. Train Leader still in a good spot, trying to get to that island. If he does, it's going to be very tough for them to get him out of there. By the way, great job for Ninetales staying alive this long with, well, not taking any torp hits from Delaware so far. If he gets Tulsa out of there, they're gonna have a little bit of an advantage, but there's still 2 battleships and that Lucian out there with Brindisi in the middle. And now we got a lead change, or we've had a lead change for a while now. Let's see if he can line it up. All he needs is like 10k damage off of that. He doesn't get anything. But now he's broadside to a Minnesota. And here comes Delaware torpedoes. They're a little behind. Uncharacteristic of that SoA player. Now Tulsa is being pinched between the Giuseppe and Chip. Excuse me, the DD on the right side. He's trying not to get traded, but there goes the torps, or the shell hits from the Z-46. Great job from Reaper, but he lost a lot of health. SoA up 2 caps. All they gotta do is relax a little bit. They're up by 130 points. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first game. We got a lot going on though. 2 cruisers down, 4 painkillers along with the DD, but they did get the first blood, and let's see if they can capitalize on their DD advantage. It's 2-1 right now. That's a perma fire on Delaware.
The battle cry of fire rings out. The detection of an enemy cruiser is announced. The combat concludes in 5 minutes.
This might be it for that Delaware. Hopefully he can get the kill off. No, he does not. Angel Rambo, I'm going to have more rain. What happens if a thunderstorm hits a warship? It really depends on the severity of that thunderstorm. Running his guns over to Kaiserkan. Oh, Kaiserzan, sorry. SoA has complete map control, and they have the advantage on ships.
Commander.
Good undetected shots. Brindisi still in the cap. Ooh, nice 10.5k damage on Donskoy from Ninetales. He might as well stay there. And just like that, cap goes down, and the advantage goes down with him. I think that SoA is gonna slowly try to come away with this 1-0 lead. Ninetales giving a push, but now he's going to be sandwiched between 2 battleships. Let's see if Minnesota is going to be bow in or broadside to him. But Delaware is to the right. He needs to be very careful. And that's a great spot for Minnesota. Knocked his gun, but he got his gun knocked as well.
The primary turret suffers critical damage.
He's going to have his rear turret turned to the right for that Delaware. I was gonna say, I was surprised the secondaries weren't going yet. SoA still with the advantage. They just gotta... Another gun knock. Now all the focus fire is on Minnesota. Torpedoes coming in, but probably not gonna get any hits on them. Petro probably should have went to the right behind the Delaware, because now he's going to be in front of Delaware and between the Minnesota. He's going to get some spots on Brindisi to shoot at here. Brindisi using the radar, or sorry, using the smoke. Ninetales is going to be using the radar here in a second. But now he's not spotted. Lucian's out there in the smoke. And just outside of the radar, or the range. Oh man, This could be anybody's game. I know that SoA is up by almost 500. Here comes the Torps. Got one and a flood using the heal up.
The house integrity compromised. Swift,
He's holding his shots
take on the invading
until the
force.
last second. He's gonna get spotted here in a second because Brindisi's smoke is out. And there goes. Big hit. See if he can get another one.
Ship is detected in our midst.
He does not. What was that? RNG is not doing him justice in this Giuseppe. Great job dodging more torpedoes. I don't think he's been hit by a single one from the Delaware. Now his back gun's out.
The primary turret suffers critical damage.
He's gonna try to get this Lucian on a drive-by. And Temeraire's still there. Oh man, can he get his guns turned in time? I don't think he will. And SoA coming out with this 1-0 lead. You know, it started really well for Painkillers. They just could not capitalize on it, and then losing a DD early on without or having enough time to take advantage of that. That's rough, man. Solid game from Ninetales. He also kind of kept Train Leader at bay, but also at the same time, I think SoA still did a great job of holding their own. Train Leader, once that DD died at Charlie, he kind of pushed around. He did lose a lot of HP getting to that island. It might have not been worth it, but they still won the game. So pushing them into that little corner really helped them out. So. All right, so there looks like somebody's changing ships. We're gonna go ahead and look at the next map on the list is Haven. Give me 1 second. Did I exit out of that? Oh wait, I did. I think I did exit out. Well, actually, I didn't. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna get me like this. Let me hide the screen for a second. Oh, that's why. Okay. All right. I want to give you guys away the I want to give away the room code. I'm not sure why. Because is it? Sure why his is quiet. I think we had the same problem last time. Let me see if I can hear him now. Yeah, he has no audio shared. Okay. Really? Jesus Christ. Why are you guys showing the thing? Alright, let me... Actually, no, I hid that. 1 second, guys. Sorry about the black screen. This is one. They want to show you guys the the room code. Make sure that this one doesn't show it either. Yep. I knew I was going to. All right, so there we go. We got audio. We have audio from train leader. Fuck yeah. I fixed it. Take this off the screen. We are on board now with train leader. Let me go like this. And away we go. Game 2, Haven. Train leader in Neptune. Oh, very nice. We got a 2-3-3 spawn from left to right. Spawn on the north side for SoA. Now let's hope he doesn't get spotted here. This is one of those spots on Haven that is very, very peculiar for cruisers. Ninetales in Lepanto. That's a very interesting pick as well. A lot of guns. Not a whole lot of overmatch ability, but you still got very, very good damage potential. Yag and a Buffalo. Pushing middle here. We got a contested cap at Charlie. Both teams. Now, last time Painkillers played on this map, they spawned north. Now they're on the south side. I think this was a few weeks ago now. They're on the south side. So we'll see how they respond with this. Now this is a great and like one of the most rare positioning I've seen from a cruiser. But he got here. He's gonna machine gun all those torpedoes out there. But now Ninetales knows exactly where he is. It's a great spot. Or train leader. Very aggressive spot. And now he's about to have a DD in support. Now he's backing up a little bit now. What he's going to do here, he's going to pop his radar. The minute he gets spotted, he's going to pop his radar because he has a stealth radar build. The minute he gets spotted, and here he goes. I wonder if he's going to pop it right now or not. He's not really worried about the Buffalo too much. He's going to get into a better position. I think his DD probably told him, like, hey, I think the DD is in Bravo still, but backing up towards that island. And here comes the radar. Just like that, Yukishima spotted with the small end. Not really anything anyone can do other than wiggle. And here comes crossfires. Down to 50% health already in the beginning of the match. And that radar lasts forever. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the forever range. Oh, wow. That's another 1200 off of Shima. This is a great position. Painkiller should never have let this cruiser get into this spot without spotting it. It would have allowed Ninetales at least the ability to shoot at it. But now, Painkillers does not have map control. They are contesting Charlie, but they're going to be pushed into the corner of Delta. That is one of the fears of spawning on that south side. Look at the positioning now on this flank for Train Leader. They have a battleship here. They have a DD that's not contested on that bottom south side, and those battleships are the bigger surface ships are completely vulnerable from torpedoes. Yeg's in a decent spot, but the thing is, Train Leader completely denied him there. Now they got 2 caps. It's a 2-to-1, but now Charlie's being contested for SoA. Saucy down to 50% health already. In the St. Louis. But Painkiller's being pushed in that corner. They're trying to win that right flank. If they do, then they can loop all the way around. But based on their positioning, I don't know if it's possible right now. There is a possible head-on collision happening over at Charlie between a cruiser and a battleship. We'll see who comes out on top. And Cap getting the kill on Donskoy. I wonder how much health he lost, though, because Donskoy does have the torpedoes. Ninetail's pushing in to the middle. Oof. That smoke made him disappear like a ninja. Radar up in 25 seconds. Now SoA just has to hold here. I know they're still down by 30, but that was a good kill for Painkillers on that right side. But how much did it cost that battleship? That's what I want to know. I want to know how much HP. Because that does matter, especially if he's in Rosea. Oh man, massive hit on Jaeger. The only one that can really hit Train Leader is Jaeger. He's doing a great job of isolating his target so he doesn't overextend. Jaeger might go down. Great shot from Jaeger. Or Yag, I keep saying Jaeger, I'm sorry. Yag Tiger, my bad. I don't know why I keep saying Jaeger. Might have his heel. DD spotted at Charlie. Train Leader knows Ninetail's. Oh, nasty hit from Tiger. Buffalo with the lofty shells, but they still hurt. Great job from Tiger. Ooh, man, that was a big hit, too. He is super low on HP. He's doing a good job just holding here. He doesn't have to do anything, really. Like I said, SoA is doing a great job of map control. They're up 20 points now, but they're still down on ship. So, Hiker trying to get the kill on the Lucian. Everybody and their mother shooting at that Lucian up there. Guarantee it, especially if he's spotted. Reaper in a 2v1 situation at Charlie. Tiger kind of not being able to do a whole lot because of his HP. Reaper trying to get out of there. He did heal up to 15. And Phalanx Reaper goes down in that 2v1, and just like that. But then Don Rico goes down. SoA is still up by 20 points and gonna have map control. They did win that right flank in a massive hit again. from Yeg. He's like, remember me? The one you kept farming? Great job from Yeg getting that another 15k hit. Buffalo is nasty, dude. I need to play that more often. Or maybe he's just nasty. Oh. Misfit. You made a really good point. I didn't notice that. SoA has 4 DDs. I think there is a limit. I have to look back at the rules.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
One second, guys. I gotta send a message over to TFN quick. Not related to this, but it's... I gotta send the POV of Ninetales because he forgot to send it. Where is he? Hey guys, my apologies. I'm gonna rewind it because a lot just happened. Painkillers are completely like mopping the floor with SoA right now in this. Oh, but Saucy's broadside to Neptune. That's not good. Oh, you got very fortunate there. But I believe that is a rule break, 4 DDs. But even with 4 DDs, Painkiller's coming in hot. I just messaged the leader of TFN to ask him if that's a rule violation, because that'd be massive. This is one of the most dominant performances I have ever seen. Painkillers. I want to go back here quick because I know we kind of missed a last minute and a half. So this is where we were before. So they got the cruiser. So Cap got the cruiser around here, right? Then they fast forward a little bit. Bonto, massive hit from Yeg. So we ended off about right here. And I believe Yeg gets these shots off that I didn't see at first, but now I see them. Let's see how much damage he did here. Damn! 18k. Alright, so now we're going to fast forward a little bit. So train leader backing up all the way. By this time, they had lost to Delaware. That was Don Rico. Okay.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
And then Saucy. Yep. So Saucy and everybody. I want to see what happened here because... So, alright, so... Tiger comes in and pushes Charlie. There's a DD that's caught right in the open at Charlie for SoA. He might have beached. High grade getting the kill in Minnesota. Up at the top. So that's the 3rd kill for Painkillers. Let's see what happens from here, because this is where I didn't really see much. I kind of want to experience it with you guys because neither one of us got to see what happened. So Yuki's here. Lepanto getting the kill on Lucian because he was super low. Yuki's there, but now that DD that's coming across here is going to get spotted by everybody. And I think Ninetales gets the kill on the Lucian. Or, oh no, okay, so Chip gets the kill on Z46. And just like that, we'll fast forward here a little bit to where we were. Four is acceptable? Okay. Painkiller's just completely coming back from being down quite a bit. It just became a kill race once they won that right side. Saucy doing a great job of controlling Bravo, knowing exactly where Neptune is. He's very fortunate that that he was able to kind of get away from that being broadside. Let's watch till the end here, and then we'll fast forward all the way. Looks like Painkillers does take this round, though. Great job from Cap and everybody. Doing an amazing job of holding it down. Fantastic job from Painkillers. Coming through and winning round number 2. Let's hit live. And just in time for the next one, guys. That was a great second match from Painkillers. Very dominant. I was getting worried there for a second for them because they were getting pushed into this corner. But I also said that if they were to win that far right side, which Cap getting the kill on Donskoy and then High Grade getting the kill on, I believe it was a Lucian or a Z46. I forgot which one it was. But he got a kill on a DD on that far side. That helped them secure that side. Just a fantastic job from Painkillers. Now we're on Mountain Range. I'm gonna mute this stream here and go on over to Ninetales. Thank you, Bravo. I appreciate the explanation there. I didn't know. I thought the same thing that the other guys thought too. So.
Prepare for battle.
Jekyll, how you doing, man? Quacku, how you doing? By the way, if you guys see a black screen, but you guys still see me, it's because I hid the screen, not because I'm not, like, broadcasting it. I'm just hiding it so that way I'm not showing any vital information. From what we've seen in this tournament, Bravo and Charlie are the must-haves. We've seen a bloodbath between B and C. A is always going to be the weak side for a lot of teams unless they overload that and then they push across into B, and then they have the I guess the cover of the B islands, those two big islands there in the middle, if they push across. We got a cap contest already at Charlie and Delaware torpedo planes. Looked like they were... He might be spawning... He might have spawned middle.
The approach of enemy forces is
Z46
detected.
Phalanx Reaper backing into the cap at Bravo. We already got a Charlie cap here for SoA. Battleship spotted. Believe that's... Oh, it is Minnesota. It's Delaware on the far side at A. It's not the best area for Delaware, but... Not saying the player is going to be... You know, he's just going to have a hard time with that ship on that side. Delaware does really well in the middle. Now Temeraire spotted. We got Donskoy, Lepanto. Already down, I think it was 15k from Minnesota. By the way, chat, let me know if you guys think the audio is bad or if you guys need anything. I got drinks in the fridge. And don't ask me for popcorn because I fucking hate popcorn. Kaiserzon and Donskoy. He's performed really well in this tournament, getting them this far with Donskoy. Blitzkrieger in the Temeraire on that far right side. Temeraire, that's a good spot for him. He could probably even push out even further to that corner. But Charlie being capped from SoA, and they're also going to cap Bravo. I feel like Mountain Range is one of those maps that's very, very difficult to make a comeback on because it's so massive. You got to cover a lot of ground. And Donskoy taking a massive hit. Kaiser down 2/3, or down 1/3 of his health. 2/3 left.
The smoke generator billows into action.
Now, Ninetail's doing a good job here because what he's going to try to do is try to hopefully not get hit with torps. But he's going to use the smoke to get to the outside. Delaware torps on Temeraire. Let's see if they hit. Actually, they must have been for Donskoy. Yep. Smoke lasting 10 seconds. See if he can make it to this island in time. Right now, SoA having map control, up almost 100 points.
The veil of smoke descends, concealing our presence.
That smoke is also covering the Donskoy. They're all rotating to the outside. But Minnesota's right there. He's broadside to Minnesota. I think those shells are already in the air. No, never mind. I'm wrong. Ooh, 12k damage on Minnesota. I wonder where Minnesota shot. Oh, there he goes. That's gonna be pretty good. Nope, not even a single hit. Lucian spotted. Contested cap. And right now, SoA is rolling. They have map control. They're pushing everybody out with sonar and radar.
It's beyond my ability to aid you.
Yukishima sticking with Velos. Right now, Ninetails needs to be very careful. He's full HP, basically in a good spot, but if that Minnesota, and he does, he is broadside to Minnesota, and these shells look not too shabby for him. I think Donskoy needs to stay by that island so he doesn't get rocked. AP shells from Temeraire. Temeraire always annoys the crap out of me. It's tanky, but...
Comes into sight.
And he's still broadside in Minnesota yet again. Minnesota making him pay there. Here goes Donskoy. Painkiller's trying to make a move on Alpha and Charlie at the same time with 4 ships on each. Trying to sneak this in there, and he does. Let's see if they hit. 3 overpens. Oh, that would have been nasty, man. Yet again, broadside to Minnesota. Minnesota taking another shot at him. Why Ninetales stayed broadside is beyond me. I get he's trying to get to the outside, but the problem is that Lucian torpedoes and then also broadside to... Pretty decent hit on Temeraire.
Comes into sight.
He's still not angled well enough to the Minnesota. And another hit. I put money on Payne. How are you doing? I'm doing good, man. How about you? Wow. Did knock out a gun, though. That's good. Now he decides to go bow in. But he is in a horrible spot. Minnesota is just going to wail on him for the next 7 minutes. Let's see which team is going to get the first kill. Temeraire is not doing so hot. Great dispersion. Not the best accuracy from the guns. Shots that went through the island. Gets a double fire from that. Unbelievable. Here goes Minnesota shots once again. But they're behind. Let's see if he can get Donskoy. And I don't think he will. Ooh, nice little overpen. And down goes Temeraire. But a DD goes down at Alpha for Painkillers. I didn't notice that.
Issue resolved, Commander.
That Minnesota in a good spot to contest Ninetales. Ninetales gonna... I think he's gonna hold his shots. He got a heal in 25 seconds. Kaiser down to 50%, holding it down here. Painkillers have Charlie, and they're contesting Alpha. There's a cruiser backing into their... I want to know what's going on over there. Let me see something. Alright. So, we have Chip backing his Petro. Tulsa's right here. All the way into their cap with the Petro, and there goes the kill.
The enemy cruiser succumbs to the depths below.
But Ninetales getting a kill on Donskoy, and now they're going to be pushing across.
In 5 minutes.
5 minutes remaining in round number 3. That was a very interesting choice for Chip in the Petro. I don't think I've ever seen it. The Painkillers once again find themselves down on points. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Round number 3. SoA versus Painkillers. KRB80, thank you so much for the follow. Is this a rematch? I feel like these two fleets have played each other already. I don't think so. I think they were in different brackets. This is the 3rd place. Lepanto is really tough, for sure. These guys sticking together. Still got a pretty decent health pool. 2 heals left in 15 seconds. He's used another one. He needs to be careful of torpedoes, though. And Cap also, he's turning that corner really, really wide. That battleship's still in that little corner. DD in front. And Minnesota might get the kill on Yukishima. And he doesn't, but here comes the torps.
Destroyer emerges on the horizon.
Unless he knocked the torps. Nope, they didn't. Making sure to hit all of her torps. And she does! Very nice. Let's see if Yuki can survive this salvo. Oh, that was so close. Oh, and down goes Yuki. And a torp hit on Z46. Shells look pretty decent. Oh, right over. Lucian on that far left side. And the DD survivability for painkillers remains to be questioned over the course of this, and down goes high grade. This was a very close match. Maybe not point-wise, but definitely ship-wise. But look, at the end of the match, the DDs for SoA stayed alive and pretty decent HP. Oh, well, I don't know if that's true or not, because this game's kind of bugged that way. It said that Ninetales permanently knocked the gun on that DD, but I've seen that before. I don't know if they fixed it or not. Still 2 minutes left. And they're pushing into that cap. They got 5 ships to kill in less than 2 minutes. Can Cap clutch with painkillers? Now, when you're slowing down like this and turning, it's not as effective unless you're going fast already. But he must have got hit with torps. B just got defended for SoA.
The smoke generator billows into action.
The problem is he's smoked up with Lucian. If he's right there next to him, he's just gonna sonar him. We'll see what happens. Actually, I don't think it was Lucian. I think I saw deep water torps out there. So it's not Lucian in front of him. Wonder if Donskoy has another radar. 45 seconds left in round number 3, and I think that SoA is going to be taking this one.
The veil of smoke
30 seconds left.
concealing our presence.
Train leader with the Tulsa just teeing off right now. Probably the last salvo here for Ninetales. Ooh, nice hit. GG's all around, everybody. Another nail biter between these two teams. Fantastic job. This next match is going to be the clutcher kick for Painkillers, down 2-1. Now they got to win 2 games in a row. We've seen them do it before. I believe it was against Task Force Kraken, if I am not mistaken. Hey Gillis, what's up, man? How you doing? Let me this. What? Oh, there he is. What happened to his stream? There we go. Jonathan Mendoza, how you doing? I'm glad you're doing well, Gillis. Great job from both teams. Ooh, somebody, train leaders in Duncan? Is that what I'm seeing? Nice. What a great match. Both teams doing a great job of holding their own. The next map, I think, is Shatter. No. Hold on. Sorry. Shards. Next map is Shards. This is do or die. We've seen a lot of great battles on Shards. That game 4, man, is we made it, boys. Let's hope for a game 5. Rooting for Painkillers to make that one, make this game interesting. Win this one, game 5. Game 5 is a win for everybody. Getting ready to go to shop for groceries. We got Repub, Donskoy, Lucian, Smolland, Z46. Lucian, Smolland, Z46, Petro, Donskoy, Minnesota, Duncan, Delaware for SoA. Very standard. I don't think they really changed their lineup much, if at all, other than Duncan. And they got Schroeder. They're bringing in Schroeder, Painkillers, Donskoy, Petro, Lepanto. And Painkillers, again, not using... Well, I think they did use Delaware before. But they don't usually use Delaware, which is very interesting. Oops, sorry. Wrong one. Wrong scene. 4DF, massive hit! Shut it. There we go. Overclick the scene just a little bit. We are now on board with Train Leader for SoA. This is one of those maps, hold B and win a flank. Or hold C and win a flank. Well, actually, hold B and win any one of the flanks. Then you push across. I think winning Alpha is going to be very important for Painkillers to push across with their... Well, actually, winning Charlie is a little bit more important. They got a 3-3-2 spawn from left to right, north spawn for SoA. Train Leader in a battleship. I think this might be the first time I've seen him in a battleship. Possibly. 13-2 conceal. I think that's a dispersion build. Because I feel like, well, I know it's definitely not a conceal build for sure. He only has 4. I don't think he's using Nelson. He's got to be using Fisher. So reload. I think I got my Duncan to like 12-8 or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long time that I played Duncan though. Played it a lot when it first came out. The 30k torps are amazing. We got a DD capping Bravo for, I'm assuming, 4 painkillers. Alpha and Charlie being taken by SoA. Now, well, this is actually a really good spot for train leader. It'd be great if you could launch those torps. He's now spotted. DD could, well, I was gonna say DD could be on the left side of B, but not really because he would have already spotted train leader by now. And that message would have been given to train leader to back off. Torpedoes detected. Very close. It could be Duncan with a Azurlane Nelson, yeah. But I mean, I guess it kind of does depend. We'll see. I'll ask him after the match. See how well he does first. Charlie taken by SoA. Almost 3 minutes in. DD was in the middle. We got torpedoes heading into Charlie. Shot at by a cruiser already. Repub. Oh, Saucy Meatball is in a battleship, ladies and gentlemen. Repub's a good pick. Painkillers might be taking Alpha now. I think they're going to use that radar to secure Alpha. Push that DD out of there. And they do. There's Chip. They have Alpha. And now they're going to be contesting Charlie. So the only points gained are for Painkillers. SoA still up 30 points. Spallin spotted. And Petra holding mid. Now, Chip needs to be very careful to stick close to that island so he doesn't get rained down by train leader. And now the DD spotted. This Phalanx might have hit a torpedo. Because I did not see a gunfight. Luckily, he was not using HE shells there. And down goes Smallin for SoA. Great job from Painkillers capitalizing on Alpha. Alpha now completely theirs. And let's see if they can capitalize on this. This is bringing back memories from game 1 when SoA lost that DD. But here comes Cap, pushing around that corner there, trying to hopefully not hit torpedoes. It looks like he might hit one. And he does. That's a lot of HP gone for Schroeder. And another, he is being sandwiched. And here comes the torpedo planes. This might be it for Cap in the Schroeder. And he's gone. Great job from train leader holding it down here. That's Reaper trying to get some fires on train leader. Oh, a lot of torpedoes from Phalanx. And that rudder. Only hitting 2. Chip is in a very interesting spot, but now Train Leader's even in a worse spot because he is stuck between 4 ships, 2 DDs, a cruiser, and a battleship. But hopefully Chip bows in, because this might hurt him. And it does. He's trying to get all his guns off, but he ended up losing a lot of HP for it. Triple fires. This might be it for Train Leader. Oh my god, look at all those torpedoes. Unbelievable. He's gonna go down. Now Phalanx is spotted. He needs to get out of there quickly, otherwise he's gonna lose even more HP, and he does! He should have got out of there a long time ago, but down goes Train Leader. And down goes Phalanx. With the amount of HP that he had, he probably should have kind of been booking it. But here comes High Grade. He's gonna have that advantage of the sonar. Hopefully he capitalizes on that. High Grade doing such a great job of being a great student of destroyer play. Learning the Lucian, doing his homework, pushing that DD out of the cap. And here comes Yagd and Donskoy. That is dangerous. Just lucky that he's not in a booster. It's a great job from High Grade pushing that DD all the way out, but then now... And Z46 goes down. Great job from High Grade and them boys there in the middle, taking down that Z46. But Chip trying to stay alive. He lost a lot of HP there. That left flank, Charlie flank for SoA has been won a little late. Well, they've won it kind of since the beginning. They pushed that small one out of there. But they lost a lot of ships in the meantime. Down 80 points. Here comes torpedoes from the small end. And Yuki now spotted at Bravo. Gonna lose some HP there. That radar's still going. Yuki able to survive that. And looks like Painkiller's gonna cap Bravo. Painkillers do have map control. If they can get these 2 kills on this side, it'll be a huge win for them. I don't really see Chip shooting at a broadside Minnesota. Minnesota missing his shots there. Oh, decent hit on Minnesota from Chip. Now here comes Ninetails. Let's head on over to Ninetails POV. And Kaiser might go down here. Yag might get the kill. And he does. Shots on a broadside Minnesota, paying him back for last game, and he does! Massive hit from Ninetails onto the Minnesota. The way that this match is looking, we're looking to get our Game 5 third place matchup here. Decent hit from Tobinator on Ninetales. And I think this is going to be it. Ninetales paying him back for last game. Does get the kill. Now it's a 3v7 situation with SoA being cornered between Bravo and Charlie. And Painkiller's rolling. Not gonna get those shots off on Delaware. Nopper's backing up, trying to stay out of the range of Ninetales, and the other Petro shooting at him. That is Chip, and Chip goes down. Nopper's getting the kill on him. We got a DD trade or a switcheroo here. Ninetales being spotted, he's just gonna hold it down. Smoke for Ninetales. They gotta be very careful torpedoes. I don't remember what DD that is. What is it? Lucian. Okay. Ninetales the only one that has to worry about that.
The silhouette of an enemy destroyer
And here
emerges on the
is the
horizon.
fight that we've been waiting for. High grade into Lucian against the other Lucian, and here comes some help from Ninetales. A great job from High grade not excuse me, not overcommitting there, because that Petro's still there. And Don Rico overextending a little bit. But there's not a whole lot of time left on the clock. Oh, nasty hit from Saucy and Ninetales. I would not want to be in the room with those two guys. This might be it for Don Rico. There's a fire from Donskoy, and Ninetales cleaning it up. Fantastic job from Painkillers. Taking Alpha, and then pushing across. Some blind fire shots on Petro. And yeah, again, the radar coverage not there for him, but we'll see if he, going forward, if he does spot the Lucian. Oh my god, those shots were actually really close. Did you see that? Hold on. One second. See if we can find those blind fire shots. Here, okay, so he goes down. Let's take a look at this replay here quick. Painkillers with the win, but let me just see how close these shots were. Alright, we're about to see the shots here from Ninetales. Let's see how close they were. Those are so close. Holy mackerel. I can't show Ninetales POV right now because we're just like that. We're in game 5, guys. This is awesome. Game 5. Who called it in? Who called it in chat? Who called it in chat? Somebody called it in chat. Oh, South Eagle. This is great. Fantastic job from both teams, man. We are all here for it, man. PK in the chat if you guys think Painkillers is gonna win this. SoA in the chat if you guys think Sons of Elderwalk is gonna win this. It's gonna be a fantastic game 5. Crash Zone, one of my most hated maps, period. I hate this map. Just gonna wait here for a second. I didn't mean to put it on Ninetales' POV. Oh boy. Jesse Hamilton, hello. Shorter can work, but it really needs an ideal scenario to be effective. Yep, 1000%. I know you guys probably talked about that like 12 minutes ago already, but... Delaware, Rosea, Lucian, Donskoy, Temeraire, Smolland, Petrol, Z46. We got San Luis for train leader. He's back in his one of his best ships. We're on board with Ninetales. There we go, the scoreboard is up to date. Game 5, ladies and gentlemen, Crash Zone. And we'll see how this goes. Let's see how this plays out. We got a 2-3-3 spawn from left to right. Cruiser DD on that far left side. Win a flank and push in the middle. Give me 1 second here. Mute this so we don't have 2 of them going at once. Oh wait, where's train leader spawning at? Oh, he spawned middle, okay. Smallin on this side with Ninetales and his Lepanto. Now, Ninetales needs to be very careful. If these guys push around this corner, they need to win this flank. If they don't win this flank, they're going to be out of position and out of the fight for a while. Being Bros like this is not a very good spot for him. But now he's spotted, and here comes shots from Delaware. Great stop from Ninetales. And he got a double fires on Delaware, that's huge. Now, if they keep Delaware spotted, Bravo being contested, this is massive, dude. Oh, nice 12k salvo from Ninetales. Now Bravo's being, or Charlie, excuse me. Lots of damage off of that Delaware. Now, Yuki needs to be careful because she's broadside at Charlie. There's torpedoes that could be coming, and it's going to be very, very difficult for you to dodge torpedoes while broadside facing a cap. Like you trying to get your torps off, you just gotta be very careful. Here comes the radar. No love on the radar so far.
The unmistakable signal of an enemy destroyer is detected.
Oh, double fires on Donskoy. 7k damage. Ninetales is probably just going to keep that HE loaded. Already up to 34,000 damage off of SoA ships. Here comes the radar. Very good shots. Let's see how much damage they can get. Gotta get his gun off. And only one hit. Unfortunate. And now Yuki with a fire. Still gotta be careful of those torpedoes from Lucian. Although Lucian really wasn't facing any way to launch torps. He was kind of facing away the entire time, so we'll see. We got a 1-to-1 cap. And I believe that's cap at A. He did the same thing last time he played this.
The unmistakable signal of an enemy
See if these shots go over the
detected.
island. He do some damage on Donskoy. Here come shots from the right, from the left, excuse me.
Out.
Oh, and Trade Leader is down to 50% health. I wonder what did that. Double fires. By the way, great job from this cruiser here for Painkillers pushing in. Now Bravo's being contested. And Yeg already down to 50%. Healed it up though.
Issue resolved, Commander.
He's getting really good damage from these HE shells, so he might just stick with them.
The smoke generator
And more
barrels into
torpedo
action.
hits from the Lucian onto Yeg. Yeg down to about a third of his HP. He's gonna have a nice... He's gonna have a hard time, excuse me, going against Train Leader's DPM. And here comes Lucian Torps! They desynced on my
Beneath
screen
the
anyway.
waterline, we've suffered a breach.
But now he's gonna be flooding for the next
The
30
water surging
seconds.
Swiftly.
And here comes a radar. If they can get Lucian off of this cap, that'll be massive.
The veil of smoke descends.
And
concealing
down
our
goes
presence.
Jaeger. And the second and only radar that they had on this side is completely gone. Now this side has turned into the weak side. And Ninetales is not in a good spot. Yuki neither trying to get out of there, and I don't think he's going to be able to make this turn without getting pummeled. Luckily they were. But I'm sure that Delaware is just waiting. This will be pretty decent. Gotta be very careful not to hit this island. It's better to get that damage than to hit that island and then be stuck there. Painkillers down 2 ships.
A menacing cruiser comes into
Look
view.
at those Cap and Tiger on either side. Oh, massive hit on Delaware. Lucian spotted again. Can Yuki get out of there? He's had a hard time with Smolin against these Lucians. Shots on Delaware. No effect. DDs for Painkillers trying to consolidate at Bravo. They're almost capping Alpha, which would be very huge for them. Gonna get that heal off. Now it's a 2-to-1 cap with Bravo being contested. And now these two DDs, there's three of them for Painkillers towards the middle, but Train Leader doesn't have anybody to really contest him. He can go in there and help that DD out at Bravo and take out the Painkiller DDs. Now Alpha's being contested. Painkiller's not able to get any points. And Ninetales sees the Lucian, but he's looking back this way to see if he can find the Donskoy shooting or the Delaware. High Grade has that Lucian spotted with sonar. Let's see if Ninetales takes a shot on the Lucian. He's so focused on this right side. He could be helping his teammates out in the middle that the Lucian is spotted. St. Louis is pushing across. He can take some blind fire shots. Or some blindside shots, excuse me. But Train Leader being very smart. Now overextending, they don't have to do anything on this side other than hold Charlie.
The silhouette of an enemy destroyer emerges on the horizon.
Here comes torpedoes.
Witness the enemy battleship as it comes into sight.
The Lucian's down to 50% health. This is massive. Painkillers need to make a move now. 5 minutes left in Game 5. They gotta get a kill. SoA taking Bravo and Charlie, now contesting Alpha. Painkillers down 300 points with 4.5 minutes left. Now, if you guys remember Game 5 for TFK, they were down just like this, but they were able to come back and win. Can they do it again? Zone torpedoes on both teams have been pretty stagnant. We'll see if that changes. I think both teams have done a really good job of anticipating. They gotta move. They're down 300. They can't just be sitting around. They gotta go get some kills. Not be hasty, obviously, you know, but they gotta make a move. They got a cruiser on the bottom corner right now that's trying to get that Delaware out the game. I'm sorry, the other battleship, not the Delaware, but the other battleship for SoA. It's 3 minutes left. We'll see what action unfolds. We got 3 DDs in the middle. And now Delaware spotted. Oh, massive hit from Delaware. Ninetales responding in kind. And I believe Ninetales is going to go down. And he doesn't. But look at Train Leader. Must have hit a torpedo because he is hurt bad. And here comes Donskoy. They were able to close in on Ninetales.
Battle cry of fire
Ninetales gonna go down. Yep. Great job from that Donskoy, taking advantage of the fact that Ninetales really couldn't move much. But Train Leader is so hurt. Everybody's just sore right now from the damage. And down goes Phalanx, and here come the dominoes. They've already been falling for painkillers. And down goes Chip. Yuki very hesitant on getting some shots off on Train Leader. Which at this point is a minute left. Go for broke. I believe that is high grade on that machine gun of Dilution, trying to get the kill on Train Leader. Not very effective. And down goes Yuki. No trade, and congratulations to SoA for cleaning this up. Taking it to Game 5. What an amazing match between these two amazing teams. Congratulations to both teams. It was a very, very close match all the way through to the end. It was just a back and forth. Unfortunately, Painkillers could not get a single kill on that last game. And believe me, I've seen that we saw this game. They tried. Just SoA did a fantastic job. Of holding it down. Massive amount of action. Congratulations to both teams for making it this far. Painkillers getting down 300. They can't just be sitting around. They gotta go. Oh, somebody will watch my stream, huh? One sec. There you go. Lots of action from both sides. Let's see if we can get a interview here scheduled. Or I bring in Ninetales or Cap. SoA, congratulations, getting 3rd place. Painkillers, 4th place. Ocean Cup 4, brought to you by TFN. Right, talk to Cap first. Train Leader. Or Kaiser. Again, a fantastic job to both teams. Congratulations to Train Leader and Gang, and also Cap and Murder. Doing a fantastic job leading the teams to Game 5. Crash Zone's just one of those maps for me, man. Like I said, it's tough. Just gonna wait to see who I'm gonna be interviewing here in a second.
And potential. No, I think.
There we go.
All right. I think I'm supposed to drag them in because there's an interview waiting room. So I'm just gonna see if someone shows up there. If not, hopefully they'll join themselves. Ugh.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. It depends on who's joining us because some people can join, some people can't.
No, but I'm able to drag people in now, so we're just waiting for what's his name? Well, Reaper and who was it? Wait, who was it the last time? It was
Cap?
Reaper and
Cap,
someone
maybe?
else. Who?
Captain Murder?
No. Oh, maybe.
Because last time I saw them both in here, I
Yeah, it
think.
was definitely a TT guy. Ooh, I'm getting a new desk because I'm getting a third screen, baby.
Oh,
I cannot
a
wait.
third screen is two not enough?
2 is not enough now.
Jeez.
Well, actually, the third screen just adds to the workflow.
It just adds to the setup.
It also adds to the setup a little bit. It's a bit cooler to have a third screen, you know. Okay, so called waiting room. Oh, we got Reaper? Nope, we got Cap and Murder. What's up, man?
What are we doing?
How to just perfect, and we got Reaper too. What's up, guys? First
What's
of all,
going on?
how's it going?
It's going.
How are you guys feeling right now?
Optimistic for the future.
I believe, but don't quote me on it because I'm not too sure. But is this the first time you guys reached top 3?
I think this is the furthest Painkillers has gotten. Yeah.
Okay, definitely nice. Definitely nice that you guys got this far for sure. Jai, if you have any questions, or if you want to start with the questions.
What were your expectations going into this?
Pat, you want to answer that, or want me to answer that?
Go for it, brother.
Oh, we know of SoA. They're a tough team. So going into the match level-headed and trying to, at the very least, trade on every engagement, I think is the prioritization. If we are going to give up a ship, we want to take one with us. So definitely hard fights through and through, but
From a competitive standpoint, I really appreciated the couple matches where they brought 4 destroyers in. We hadn't seen that a lot in comp, and I think we split those with them. I think we won one and lost one. I'd have to go back and look, but that was fun. It was just a fun experience to sail against a 4 destroyer lineup. So that was good. We were expecting some tough games though. These guys were, they're a newer fleet, or maybe newer to the comp scene, but they made a big push over there on the European side. So we were expecting a lot of fireworks. I'm really proud of the way our guys played today and battled back after tough loss on trap there, and we felt really confident, going into that last match too. Like Crash Zone's one of our more competitive maps. We feel really good about the strat that we had there. I don't think we quite executed what we normally do there, what we were wanting to do there. So we'll have to go back and look at kind of where we maybe dropped the ball on our execution of initial positioning. But I mean, we hung in there. We tried to make the best of some difficult spawn points for us. So all in all, it was a great match. I'm really proud of where we finished in the tournament, but also just kind of how we stacked up against SoA. It's a really good team, and I hope they're open to scrimming in the future, because I could see them being like a really solid scrimmage partner for us in the future.
Yeah, 100%. And going back to your question with the 4DD strat, I believe they only did that once, or
Yep.
and you guys did win the fight against that. So going into that game, actually, what did you guys think of the 4DD strat to begin with? Were you worried that maybe your DDs would be outgunned or anything? Because personally, going into that game, I expected them to overload the caps first, and then spread out a little bit to spot or whatever was needed for each side. So it was definitely interesting to see.
Yeah, Reaper, did you have any thoughts about the 4 destroyer match? I think it was Haven where we saw that.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, I'll say this much: I'm not used to 46 quite yet. I'm like slowly getting the grip of it. But man, bro, fighting 4DDs is a suboptimal situation to be in. 110%. Every time I look over, there's a new rack of torps every 15 seconds. I'm like, dude, go away. So and then ultimately getting bullied out of a cap. I thought they would have been a lot more aggressive prematurely. I would be my approach to, I guess, taking, if which after the first radar I was expecting both DDs to push, but it wasn't the case. They were preoccupied otherwise. But very challenging fights. It was a lot. I think it's the easiest way to put that.
Nothing to do with the 40D strat, but I had a question on for the last map. Is what was your guys' plan by putting the cruiser at the bottom or at the very far down south? And leaving cap kind of open to the Ds to take it.
So there was a miscommunication and where we wanted someone, and that is a map that the classical 1-2. We had thought that we were going to run a different map, and we had prepped for a different map, and we did not look at the map list on the last part. And we forgot that it is in crash zone. So we had a strat, so it was sending on a different map strat on the wrong map, and then realizing that, hey, this is the correct map and we have to fix our strat. And then obviously the communication was a bit discombobulated and we didn't get the cruiser in the right place at the right time. So
Yeah, so
Happens.
I guess it was
User
just a
error.
lot of miscommunication. Well, just miscommunication in general. But speaking of communication, how did it go for you guys throughout the game? Like, did it go well? Could it be better? Other than maybe the last game, I guess. But
Yeah, it was good. We lost, and it sounds like they did too. We had when we lost the cruiser on the C cap on trap. He went AFK, like he disconnected from the game. But it sounded like they had a similar experience with like one of their guys. I don't know if it was the small and that we took early on the A side or what, but it sounded like both teams had lost a player on that match. So I'm sure they were frustrated with that. I'm sure they were happy they still got the victory on that in that match. But yeah, I mean, we practiced, 2 or 3 times a week, like for the last couple of months here. So like our comms are usually pretty solid. Sometimes there's things that happen in game that we're trying to solve for on the fly that we've never seen before. So yeah, I thought overall it was pretty good. I mean, we had a sub or 2 in today. One of our main destroyer players is out sick, like really sick. So I thought we had Shima filled in really nicely today as a kind of a permanent player today, and we had Saucy Meatball fill in today for us too, and did a really nice job in San Luis. We've never asked him to sail 5 matches in a comp before, so that I thought he did a really nice job filling in. And it's nice to have a bench, and it's nice to have good guys on your bench. And I'd say that to anybody that's trying to put together a fleet for these types of tournaments is like you can't do it with 8 players. You really need 12, 13, 14 guys, and the most important guy, 1 or 2 players on any team, is those first 2 bench spots. And it's hard to keep those guys happy, but having regular scrims or having spots for them to rotate into some of these competitive matches, especially in the early rounds, so valuable, because you're any team, I don't care who you are, you're going to need to call on some bench guys to step up and make big shots. So we're really thankful we had those guys today, because it made things interesting for our opponent for sure.
100%. I think I have one more question. I guess. Looking back at any certain games, whether you won or lost, is there anything you think you could have done differently? Or
We
did
had
it go
we had
well?
a 3 battleship strategy plan for Mountain Range, and we had a miscommunication within our team about who was taking what ship. So we ended up only putting 2 battleships on the map for that. So I think if we could have tried to take a run at our 3 battleship strat there, that we would have maybe tried to do that differently. But yeah, besides that, like, the chips just fall. Sometimes you just gotta press A and go.
Yeah.
It was a really fun match today. It was a really fun match, and sometimes you get some good RNG, sometimes you get some bad RNG. That's what makes the game fun.
Yeah, man, it was definitely enjoyable to watch. You guys went to 5 games, which not too many teams have done. So, being the official final game of Ocean Cup 4, it was definitely enjoyable to watch. So, I don't have anything else to add, I don't think, but I definitely want to wish you guys luck for the next tournament, which will be Winter Cup, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So yeah, good luck on the future.
thank you guys for all that you do, and again, congratulations to Sons of Adler for their victory today.
Agreed. GG's SoA.
GG's.
I wish GG's. I wish you luck in your future, and I hope you get a good tournament in Cancer Place, aka the CV tournament.
Absolutely. I'm not looking forward to it in the slightest. However,
I mean,
happy holidays to everyone. So
Wait, me, the plane merchant, is not looking forward to it. So yeah.
He's gonna be rolling in his bed when he gets like a gazillion planes shot down.
I'm going to enjoy
yes.
Winter Cup by not playing in it. It's my
I mean,
holiday
I'm probably
present.
gonna be a substitute, so I mean, hey.
We'll see, we'll see. But yeah,
Alright.
thank you Reaper for doing the interview. I want to thank Cap
Yep.
as well for joining. And yeah, have a great evening.
Great
You
evening and
as
great
well.
holidays.
Great
Take care.
holidays too. Yeah, yeah, sure. Take care.
GG's.
Take care.
GG.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Painkillers, Cap, and Murder, and Phalanx Reaper. Both great players. They did their best today. And honestly, they gave us one hell of a game, 3-2 for SoA.
Yep.
So right now we're just waiting for SoA to finish up with actually, let me see who is gonna do the interview for SoA.
Great interview by Reaper and Cap. These guys do a good job, man. They did a good job leading their team. I mean, 4th place out of 54 teams that were registered. They're only going to get better from here. And there really isn't much room for improvement because you're 4th out of 54. So yeah. I don't have anything else to say, really, other than it was a great match to watch. Great final match for Ocean Cup 4. Great send-off for another successful tournament for TFN. And I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Be sure to like and sub if you haven't already. And if you guys want a link to the Fleet Network Discord, please let me know. DM me, Angel Rambo Jr. on Discord, and I'll send it to you if you haven't already been in it already. Most of you guys are watching are already part of it. So anyways, take care of yourselves. I will see you guys on the next episode of the Fleet Network, and it's going to be Winter Cup, so it'll be really fun. So we'll see you guys then. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the off season before this tournament starts, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Now DD spotted for DF. Massive hit from Delaware on just Hasuni. Chungwoo just giving himself up. Just a fantastic job from SoA. And Failure trying to go in for the ram, probably. That's what I would do. Just get the damage. Oh, he does get the kill! Oh, that is massive. I didn't think he would. But now it's going to be a 3v1 situation. Main's going to take some shots, and he does get a nice hit on him, but he's still winning the fight against Illusion. But if that cruiser comes around, he might be in trouble, and he is. Penguin with the amazing kill, saving that Lucian. That cruiser should have pushed up, or Sario waited for him a little bit. But he's going to get some shots in between there, and he does connect. Great shot from Karjala. Control for SNA, even though they lost an DD. They're up by 40 points. And here's torpedoes from the right. That overextension. That Hayate Torps? Oh, yup. Ouch. Great torps from Hayate. I think those were for Chungwoo too. These broadsides to that Samui on the right. And Small taking out the Temeraire. cruiser is about to go down. Hopefully, we can help shield it. His gun's fast enough. Lucian missed the torps.
Oh, there goes the secondary. Destroyed one of these torpedo tubes. Come on.
Oh, come on, secondary.
Get to the managed to get you a hit on the alpha.
Oh, as
there
I
it
say
goes.
that. Unbelievable.
Painkillers. Holy crap, dude.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Without having the advantage of destroyers, and they still pull this off. This is
and
unbelievable.
a Delaware, dude. And a Delaware. They
Yup.
can't forget that. They did it without a Delaware.
Unbelievable.
Amazing gameplay from Painkillers. Holy crap.